Why, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to what is the first Revolting review in bleeding ages, but I'm here now with it. So, today I am reviewing the first Purge, written by James DeManico, and directed by Gerard McMurray, starring Wyland Knoll, Lex Scott Davis, Jovan Vase or something, and Marissa Tomei. So this is the fourth installment in the Purge franchise, and this is a prequel to the first three films. So basically this is how it all began. So this takes place in Staten Island in New York, a rundown, low-income area in New York, and they decide to run a social experiment, obviously called the Purge. They have votes to decide it and stuff, and the new Founding Fathers, which is a political party, decide to approve this experiment, and the Purge, people that are to participate are given lenses so they can document everything that's going on in the Purge and stuff. But we soon find out that they are corrupt. The new Founding Fathers, the government and everything are corrupt, and they send out mercenaries to disguised as like civilians and gangsters to make the Purge experiment work. And let's just say, people in Staten Island won't go down without a fight. And of course that's what happens. So let's get on to the likes and the dislikes about this film. First of all, the likes. I liked how this gave us how it all started, how it began. Because it's set in a dystopian future where every night in America crime is legal for 12 continuous hours, and this is how it all started. This one, it's an experiment, and it's only in Staten Island where crime's legal. It's not nationwide, but at the end of the film, the guy approves it for a nationwide purge the year after. And of course, now I did a horror tags in a few months back, and one of my questions in this random horror tag was, if the Purge was a real yearly event, would you take part? 98% of the people said they wouldn't. That just shows how unrealistic that can be. And basically that's what it was like. A lot of people weren't taking part. All crimes including murder was legal. People were looting and robbing and that, but there were no much murder happening. And of course, that's why they had to send in those mercenaries. Now, is it just me, or are all governments, American governments in these sort of films, aren't they just total arseholes? It's like they're rich and powerful and they don't give a shit about the poor. Do you know what? I think the new Founding Fathers and the government in the Purge series, they're the cowards. Because, they're off the table when it comes to crime and that. It's still illegal and everything to them, and they are cowards. And and I think that's they could have carried on doing another sequel for the Purge series, but following on from election year, maybe we'll get another Purge, a fifth film in the series, which we'll see what it's like without the Purge. But they went back to the beginning for this one, and I liked it. I liked, how people, saw this as an opportunity to do drugs and loot places and stuff. But not a lot of people really had it in for others to kill and that. So, yeah, that's, and also they're thinking that's how they can deal with overpopulation and, financial marketing and shit. You know, it's films like that where you think America in these sort of films is just a big bank disguised as a country, and it's supposed to be the land of the free. But yeah, I liked this and stuff. My dislikes, I didn't like the main villain in this, who was one of the founding fathers. I didn't like that guy. He was a dick. You know, and shit. You know, and the psychiatrist who ran it, played by Marissa Tomei or something. You know, Aunt May, yeah, she's Aunt May in Spider-Man Homecoming. You know, she just wanted a simple experiment, wasn't bothered if it was successful or not. Clearly it backfired on her. But, yeah, I mean, I can't really think of much to dislike about this. You know, because it's a good film. But I do, you know, I mean, if you've seen the first film, you know, or you just know of this franchise and its plot summary, you don't need to see any of the others to get it. You know, you can watch this one, this fourth film, the first Purge, you know, as long as you have an idea of what the series is about. But, yeah, I very much enjoyed it. I don't think I've ever reviewed the Purge films on this channel before. So, you know, with this being a prequel, I may review the other 3 films. You know, because they just, you know, because I do enjoy them films. In fact, I was going to do a horror talk discussion on these films this month, but I've already got that already sorted, this month's horror talk. But maybe next month or something. And that, yeah, I also like the action sequences in this because I'm an action-y fan too, and I like the anti-hero in it. He was sort of like this crime boss, but then he turned into like this action-y hero and started protecting everyone on the island. I can't remember. I think, yeah, he's definitely one of the leads in this. The dog, the D. Still. I enjoyed this film. I did not like the villains, but sometimes I think that's the whole point of the villains. You're not supposed to like them because they're the villains. Anyway, final thoughts and ratings. I like this this fourth installment. You know, I mean, the first film seems to be the only film where they're actually in the house. The rest of the films were in the streets and that. Maybe, I don't know if the franchise should go back to like being like one household thing, home invasion sort of thing, but I don't know. I just like this film. I recommend it to you all. I thought the cinematography and the directing was done great in this, and that. I love the masks that people wear in these films. The masks are so masky. I like them. I like masks, obviously. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, with all that being said, I'm gonna give the first Purge. Do you know what? I'll give this a 3 out of 5 because it was fairly decent. Wasn't boring. I enjoyed it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This has been my review on the first Purge. Have you seen this film? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links, my Facebook group, The Random Horror Madhouse, my Twitter, Instagram, all linked down below. So be sure to check all that out. And until next time, don't have nightmares.